If you want to live anything more than an average life, it makes sense that you should review the people you spend the most time with and avoid people who drain your energy, people who make you feel less than your best, and anyone who offers no value to your life. Here are 5 types of people you should avoid if you want to live a great life. Number 1, people who are consistently angry, bitter, spiteful, or resentful. Number 2, people with little or no morals or integrity. Number 3, people with a lack of respect for other people and living beings. Number 4, people who are dishonest, people who lie, cheat, and sneak. Number 5, people with no ambition or desire to improve themselves. Let's go over each person to avoid in more depth. Number 1, people who are consistently angry, bitter, spiteful, or resentful. Common sense will tell you that if you want to live a happy life, it would be best to avoid those who are almost always angry, bitter, and complaining about others. But how often do we just accept this behavior from our friends, family, and partners who have been in our life for a long time? If this kind of energy feels way off for you, and you've tried communicating it with no change, maybe it's time to limit or end your time around these people and instead surround yourself with those who are consistently positive, optimistic, and have a generally positive outlook on everything. It all comes down to who you are and how you want to feel. Are you optimistic? Do you focus on the positive? If so, you should surround yourself with more of these kinds of people. Like attracts like. If you do not want to live in an angry, bitter state, avoid spending time with people who do. Number 2, people with little or no morals or integrity. At times, it can seem like a lot of people fall into this category. Morals and integrity really come down to, do you think they are doing what is right, even when no one is around? Do you think they are kind when no one is watching, fair and just? Or are they only interested in what is right when it serves them and their life? I don't know about you, but I cannot spend time with people who lack integrity and morals. It is a must for me, a non-negotiable trait that says everything about a person. Number 3, people with a lack of respect for other people and living beings. If you notice someone close to you being disrespectful, abusive, aggressive, or unkind to another human being or animal, what makes you think that will not be you at some point? I think all humans and living beings deserve respect and compassion, and if I see anyone being anything but respectful, it is a big red flag for me. After all, how can anyone expect respect if they are not giving it themselves? It goes against all laws of nature. Number 4, people who are dishonest. People who lie, cheat, and sneak. Again, it comes down to common sense. If you know someone is lying, cheating, or just deceitful, chances are they are not going to change in the short term. If you don't want to be around that kind of energy, maybe you should limit your time with these people until they prove they have changed. Number 5, people with no ambition or desire to improve themselves. This is a tough one for many people. Leaving or limiting time with people they grew up with, wanting to help them grow as well. By all means, you should absolutely attempt to help friends and family reach a higher level if you have achieved a lot yourself. But if they are not interested, if they continue to live in a trance like most people, continue to choose bad habits that keep them in a negative state, you really have to take a step back and ask yourself, is this really the life I want? Do I have to stay here? Can I be a friend from afar? Can I remain friends without spending so much or any time around these people who are holding me back from living my greatest life? Chances are, you can change the situation, limit your time with them, and do no one any harm in the process. You can do far more for these people by setting an example of what is possible when you have that ambition and desire to become a better version of yourself. Maybe by limiting your time with these people and working on you, you will inspire them to do the same. In closing, I'd say, Do what you feel in your heart is best for you. Take a moment to assess all the people you hang around with the most. You don't need to cut anyone off, but maybe you need to limit some time around some people and spend more time with others. Do what feels right for you and your life.